Yes, I will. Legal studies, I wrote my quotes. I don't even memorize them. You've got to write a speech, but it's in comparison.
Okay, now I'm aware that there are English issues in this classroom right now. English issues which need to be addressed. However, we can't just forget economics. So, over the next 5 minutes, give me your best attention as I delve into the depths of these dot points. Okay, it'll be very superficial depth, I suppose, for the cognitive return. Anyway, what we need to look at as far as this dot points are concerned, monetary and fiscal policy obviously is going to be the main way that we're going to counter the problems we see in the hypothetical Grenadian economy. The reason why governments employ what's called counter-cyclical policies is because when things go bad, they can make things better by spending more money, lowering cash rates, or cutting taxation. That's the simple understanding, definitely. So this whole paragraph here talks about what that is, a counter-cyclical policy. It defines monetary policy, it defines fiscal policy. If you're aware of that relationship between what a government does, they do the opposite of what the economy is doing. So when there is a boom, they'll cut spending, they'll raise taxation and take the heat out of the economy. But of course, the economy we're talking about doesn't have that condition. Has the reverse. They're heading for a recession, really high unemployment, low growth. So you're going to be advising expansionary policy for both monetary and fiscal policy. However, keeping in mind there is an inflation problem in our economy, the idea of keeping interest rates really, really low is probably not a good idea. The only way to tackle that really high inflation combined with high unemployment, which is what's called stagflation, would probably be a combination of high interest rates in the short term compared with different government spending programs to fix the issues in the economy. So, you can't just say, yeah, expansionary monetary and fiscal policies, that probably won't work in our economy. When you get to the section about public trading enterprises, Tim Riley, very complicated, more so than you need to be. This is all about Australia, talks about Australia's government-owned enterprises. What we can get from this in relation to the assessment task is some of the benefits we have when the government owns companies. But there's also negatives too. So we're going to look at the benefits and the costs. Then we're going to think about if the Grenadian economy could corporatise or privatise or commercialise those companies they took over, what might be some of the benefits? So again, those would be policies that you could propose. You need to unpack what those mean. You talk about the costs of owning things, you talk about the benefits of owning things, and you weigh them up. And you talk about, opportunity costs. Yes, the government can nationalise companies, but that might be a huge cost, and they don't actually have the funds to actually buy the companies and run them efficiently.
At least
Finally, okay, now environmental or competition policy doesn't really come to stimulus, but it is very, very relevant, particularly with competition policy, because you can talk about the benefits of competition, and usually it means lower prices. That'll help tackle inflation. Competition will drive efficiency as well, and it seems like that economy and stimulus become very efficient. So although the word competition probably doesn't come into it, actually it might, I forget. Same with environmental policies. You can use this information to say, if they create environmental policies, let's forget, the gas industry and the electricity industry. Let's go to renewables. That sun shining in the sky every day gives us free energy. Why are we spending huge bits of money on infrastructure to maintain coal-fired electricity or gas? So you could advise investment in renewable energy. That's perfectly fine. It just depends on how you justify it. Tie it to an economic objective, like higher growth, or employment in green industries, and if you get cheaper energy costs, that's going to bring inflation down as well. So there's a lot you can go on with here. I understand you've all been very lovely here and pretending to listen. You've just got English in the back of your mind, so start English work now. Okay. Good luck. After today,
Sorry, we time this
that's okay.
Kinda, I guess.
I've got echo and legal, but just echo.
Yes, keep going.
It's a few weeks before disruption week, but there we go. Due in the disruption week at 12:01 AM, but
Just think about the insurance policies just squeeze.
yeah. Well, it's not.
Yeah.
Trinity, where are you?
Oh my god, why did your shift get cut?
Only the good workers for up.
Literally no one like this is smart.
I think it's like me. I'm like,
Oh,
and it's
I'm gonna throw one because I really use it. It's a good size.
What do you
I bring the mug to the cafe and then they pour some
who that's me taking things like this? Why not hand it?
Oh, like I'm in shit.
Sorry, yeah.
Thanks very much. Is it breaking your legs?
I know, like why we didn't.
Are you doing English?
The old playground.
Typing?
Very boring.
It's very dated.
It's so boring.
His narration is just a bit annoying.
We don't get the
It's just the really. So you don't have Harrison Ford like just monologue.
I mean, I didn't pay attention if we did, right?
He's always like all the cutaways is like the long
So if you
shots.
make a YouTube channel, why not be in it?
He's musing on the replicants. It's really.
I just want to I'm the basic version.
So you're looking at the shots and cinematography or what?
Like this sound, this is like his speaking to the main like
There's dialogue, but there's no. Really?
yeah. But is this just a commentary?
And then also.
Well, it's like commentary. Yeah, but he often it's like he's what do you call it? Soliloquy. He's there always speaking about it.
Yeah, no.
Actually, not a soliloquy, that'd be the actor saying that, sorry.
That would be a more.
So it's kind of the advanced English lesson.
Well, in a way, it's boring.
No, it would be just, yeah, the monologue, the narration.
Yeah, I'm never watching the movie again. Yeah, I'm never watching that again. I'm actually really so bad. This shit has. It's the worst thing ever. I didn't even know my points, let
The
alone my
ending is
points.
nothing as well. The ending just like.
Yeah. Why did you guys die? She was the most boring bitch ever.
She has no personality.
Yeah, she had no personality. She's literally just there. Zero personality.
That's because she's a robot.
Yeah, well, she's next to six. She should be human.
But her name is Sean, isn't it? What is it? She's got a voice name. The
Rebecca?
actress's real name is Sean or something.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Let me Google it.
So
Yeah,
it's
I
a
don't know if she's irrelevant. I don't know if I'm anything else.
Sure.
Yeah, it is.
What is her name? Sean.
Okay, I need to start practicing right now. I was like, Jen's going to give you a page.
I've read this like 3 times and I still don't remember it completely. Yeah, you know what? You're in better
Speak
people
with
than
her.
me. I can't remember the second part. Yeah, I have a mind.
Yeah, send me Sean.
Why are they so weird?
We have to pre-write it. No, I swear, you guys need to smash me. Watch. My name was Sean. Maybe Eleanor has advantage because you did it.
Right now, like, it's stupid.
Bro, I have her for extension. I agree with what Eleanor is saying.
No advantage comes in having her.
No advantage, literally none.
This boss is like a student teacher.
You can't say the name.
Oh, sorry.
She's
Like,
like a
she
student
is.
teacher.
Stop talking smack about this. I enjoy tea, I do.
You know, it's actually funny because we talk like smack and legal, and this is like, don't talk smack about people, but they want us to talk smack. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like you want to, but you don't want to. You know.
Well, let's just.
No, don't do it like that.
Mrs. M. Mrs. M.
It's too obvious.
Wait, do you reckon she had a mystery mark? I wouldn't doubt it.
You know, she needs an extension. Yeah,
She didn't do extension.
So her probably
Why she didn't do extension?
Yeah, she has no, she did advance. I was like, if I was like, how do you teach extension?
Yeah, why didn't you do extension? Go to Kepler.
Okay, study.
How can I memorize?
I'm so glad that economics is a hand-in task. You did well, sir.
Oh, it's a very hard handing task. I really.
Yes,
you know, you
yeah,
jump
no,
through
it's
the-
not
even work.
Sorry.
Are you?
Have you finished your
What?
I literally had like 5. Rachel's typing. Yes, Rachel.
You guys.
Yes.
I'll do your geography.
Go upstairs. Are you doing English? Good job.
Alright.
Why are you typing it?
Is that okay?
No,
Right,
like,
so
no.
task.
I'm not helping you out when you gave us a 2,000 word thing for prelims.
It's 2,000 word essays.
No.
Yes, it is.
What?
Yeah.
You want all the assignments?
Sure.
I know! Why?
2,000 word essays.
write 2,000 words on that?
No, you write 1,000 words and then do it again.
Yeah.
That's
So
not a
you want all
2,000 word
of
essay,
them
that's
to
different. You get 2 introductions, 2 conclusions. It's basically 2 800 word essays.
Yeah, that makes better.
Well, it's better than
My whole thing is doing economic
Oh,
reconciliation.
you did.
I don't
Oh,
care.
yeah. Sorry. Thank you for that one.
I didn't have
So I think I decided to change my question. Do you actually want to decide to change my
Oh, it's fine, yeah. Well, I think week 7 will be the deadline, so that's just for example, let's look at some questions. So, week 7 will work. I can change another 3 or 4 times before then.
Do you actually want these on?
Oh, not now, but yeah, because I'll teach you next year, it'd be good to.
Oh, she gets someone else's work so you
To see how they scored it.
Right, right.
I'll change like with the logo on top.
Okay. Because boys take 3 hours.
Can I keep your work out?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try to talk
Like
to
a-
myself because this isn't working.
Nothing.
You're so
I'm
That's
a
insane.
little bit
Oh,
nervous.
it's
I'll look at myself. Can we see?
You're not showing today.
I try to test each other.
I have to learn it first. Why is he leaving?
It's what you said, Trinity.
You're off.
Because of you. They're supporting it. Show solidarity.
It's not that it's bad, it's just that the effort to memorize stuff.
Do you have the question already? So what's the, you seriously have to memorize?
The question is like something about context, like
It's such a good one. How does orientation of the narrative bring you on chapter 1 and Blade Runner's opening sequence represent the time of concerns of dystopian lives?
Oh. I feel out of breath to hear you say that.
The orientation of,
it's just saying
How
that.
does the start of each text
Yeah.
represent the time of concerns?
Here,
And we
so
choose our time as concerned.
here's a notification.
I read Brave New World too.
Brave New World
So
was
here it is.
It can actually read the whole
So you
Can
know
they give us a
question.
good book for once?
Exactly, there's so many there.
When it says the orientation of the narrative, does that mean where the
Does it
narrative is
say-
situated? Like,
Chapter 1.
oh, okay. Confusing word. So for it to be timeless, we're always worried about the future, aren't we? Dystopian text. English just kills my life.
Oh, really?
No, it's just like, look,
Nice to know.
Huxley never wrote a book with this in mind, and Blade Runner's director, Ridley Scott, never made the movie. So you've got to connect to, I don't know, it's an exercise in these. It's like,
My kindergarten teacher made Mrs. Oxley today,
is that alright, Nancy? Yeah, thank you.
No, did you read the book that we one of my classes?
It's a speech as well.
I actually like the book
Yeah, we have to write it
It's
as
a speech, yeah.
John Stein's best.
So good
Something
afternoon.
of my senior.
Yeah.
Actually,
Or just
My
like-
motors, and he's great.
Can you put in some funny references like, you know, pause for laughter, that sort of thing? Or that'd probably be good.
That was once I would just like cross it out.
I might
Like,
spell it.
Emma, I hate you.
No, you're not.
Yeah. You're not funny.
Okay, Eddie can win number 1. Okay, I don't want it. But this year, I hate that.
What's a paradigm? Why would we talk about paradigms?
I don't know what that is.
Are you joking?
Well, you know, I was using Miss Winslow in class, so she told me about how to do it.
Yeah,
I
I
actually did that.
It was all I remember from class.
I mean, I don't pay attention to what you do.
See, when I pay attention, I'll use it.
Oh, yeah, Maxine will flunk this. Can I go next it?
Do I end up with it?
What did she do?
I should just
She got next it?
Yeah, she's good.
Oh, alright, I don't know.
I still got this. She's very mom.
She was an awesome friend. Goals. No.
Wait, what is modern work?
Oh, God, it's
Both modern shit.
Bravely old is modern. Bravely old is modern.
I mean,
Blade Runner.
So it's been modern. And then, yeah.
Have you seen that? Like,
What's the
Blade
difference
Runner.
between dystopia and
have you seen that meme like?
It's super random because we're looking at that
What's the
information.
difference between dystopia? Yeah. Is it the same thing?
I accidentally was on one of my stories once.
The
And
after
I was filming dinner and that just lasted. I always did.
The opposite of the
And then I had to prove my
utopia
point
is
at
an
shows
amazing
and I was like,
future.
no,
It's
this
vertical.
is.
Dystopia is the non-vertical.
Yeah.
So this one, it's the illusion of an utopian, but it's actually master sleep. You can mention that. That's good. I was telling you to mention it, but I don't want to do that. I've already written. I think I'm just gonna make up for it. You can't do that. They'll literally know. It's Miss Moore. Miss Moore said for it. So I haven't read the book.
Everyone that has that teacher is like complains to me about how much I hate her.
I
Especially
have-
Zara.
I don't have it for advanced, I have it for extension, but low proficiency, proficiency, high proficiency. Did you put those on them?
Yeah, that's what Othello.
Did you put proficiencies? Would you mind handing them?
I got a proficiency.
She always gives me highly proficient, and I don't do them. I literally do them 20 minutes before they shoot. I don't even think she reads them.
we get it, you're actually smart.
No, I'm saying I don't
Lexi,
think read
yeah,
them.
Lexi.
She doesn't even read them. I'm serious. Like I just, I don't think it's right table for that very
It's
much.
the
It's
humble
not even
brag.
a matter of what I
Yeah.
remember. It's
Humble
just,
brag.
I ain't got the whole brain economics.
I think she pretty much decides her grade on how much she likes you.
That's in the marking criteria, isn't it?
Yeah.
What?
If you're like, not racial number.
Well, she has a marking criteria. Maybe I can just put marks in my thesis.
It's critically evaluates sophistication, the
So
timeless
if
concept.
you take the rich form before, you take the resources from rich to distribute them to the poorer people, which is.
I'm gonna lose marks there. Communicate I know.
So the idea is that it's sort of.
How do we do it with a multimodal form? Multimodal means you're using the forms.
Another way of answering
Like
this
speech,
is
presentation,
video,
But you can't.
but it can also be the government
Clownery.
wants to reallocate the economy's resources
Clownship.
away from mining.
I don't remember my introduction, but that's okay
I
because
remember
bullshit. I remember my quotes. That's
So
it.
getting
I should remember my
resources
question
from
after tonight.
Yeah.
by creating policy that you
I think we
can
should ask them.
incentivize
That's what everyone knows. You can literally be like,
then, you know, they're trying to reallocate resources. So it's about rich and
And
poor.
what was I?
Just 51.
Community? Community?
are we allowed to write BMW? Or
Grandma.
You state it and then put it in brackets. Then you can. Yeah.
And I think you're the only one that doesn't
But in the speech, if you were to say what you
I
said,
didn't have that quote. My quotes are so long.
Ability? Yeah, she doesn't. What? I think you're the only one that's not using that quote in there.
I'm not using it.
That's right. That's right.
Wait, let me community identity
Stability.
stability.
That's it. Ironic. It's ironic because.
Yeah, what's going on up top there?
Because
She always does that. If she's
Really?
doing that at school, may as
Sorry.
well just
I know it's curl.
not do it.
Don't people take them out normally?
Right? You keep it in and it curls, okay? Oh god.
Even
After this, you're just gonna go home. So you're curling it
because
when you get
Asian
home.
hair is dead straight.
So the curl you're gonna leave it for like 3 or 4 days, or?
Does it work?
What's the other
You
one?
apply heat or like something like
Yeah,
that.
you're gonna curl knife.
Yep, the first time the other day, I just.
You want me to bring it to school and just like curl it? I'll
You don't
do
like
that.
curl?
That's how
My
the
hair does not curl.
Bring a curl knife, switch
I
colour.
woke up late today as
I
well.
don't think your hair goes straight.
What's fashion?
Did you put it zero, right? Yeah.
Wait, Kenza, what's the quote? Something community stability.
Identities.
Community identity stability. Community
Yeah,
identity.
CIS used to be a TV show. Remember, like the murder one.
NCIS.
I've got N.
It's NCIS.
Forget about the N, and then you've got a little.
CIS. Sis. Oh my god, sis with a C.
No.
No.
Yeah.
I'm actually screwed. I'm actually so screwed.
I'm screwed.
I'm actually so screwed.
But you know what, YOLO, who cares about
You
English?
only live once. Period. But
Period.
my rank's gonna go like this.
My rank's already like this.
Period.
So my rank better go like this.
Oh, you guys.
I don't think my rank can't go any more down like this.
Are you last?
I'm not last.
I mean, last
Well,
time.
let's not last.
I think what they're going to do for you next year
What
is
did you get on the
94 as
assignment?
well.
What?
So that's probably why you break your
Last one you beat me. I'm shit at English.
It leads right in your
Margaret Atwood?
Did you pass the last one?
Yeah, because we're doing that next
Eighty
time.
four
Are we doing
is
the crucible?
classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
Are we gonna take
them?
these?
I uploaded them.
I like that
The
one.
crucibles like
Yeah.
both of my own.
But I like that one.
Oh, okay, sorry.
In
Thank you.
assessment task 2, hashtag
Cool.
Can not
Thank you. What? No,
No,
there's,
no.
are you familiar with the concept of altruism?
Yeah, I expect some marks now that I've done that.
Yeah, I'll give you the 20 out of
You know
20
what?
for
Apparently-
task about the fun.
Apparently the other day, Miss Modest had wanted to change it. Like she said that she wanted to do it. She was thinking that she wanted to that she wanted to do it as an at-home assignment hand in.
Oh my god.
Why didn't she do that?
I know.
I'm actually gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill
I'm
her.
so
I'm
pissed.
actually, like, literally.
I'm so pissed.
Bro, this. I'm gonna start.
She's here.
Oh my god,
Okay,
Rachel,
okay.
we have our extension assignment due on Wednesday.
Continue.
Literally like 3 girls right?
Oh my god, that's me. But I didn't even do extension English.
Mate, I don't know. Like as soon as I sat down, they started crying. And I was like, me, I would do that. I'm not gonna name names from the whole class.
Who?
Don't say that loud.
What?
No, I can't actually. I don't trust her.
Why? Why is it
I don't know people. I don't
know.
know them. Yeah, you'll know them. Am I friends with them? I don't know.
Eleanor, have you memorized
My
it?
point is that Miss Monstead makes us cry.
I think she makes everyone cry.
Okay.
She makes me cry because she's that too.
Yeah, that too.
Actually, I'm
I mean,
having
in
a
general.
What's that? Miss Smith leaving?
Miss Wynn's leaving. What am I gonna? If Miss Wynn leaves, I'm probably just gonna drop the studies.
I want to drop the studies.
Yeah.
Don't even lie to my
You
You would drop that one.
I've given up,
You're
sir.
procrastinating by being conversation.
I gave up.
Stop
Okay, but honestly, how
procrastinating.
long does it take to drop out of school? Because can I drop out before you leave?
Ken's only
Oh,
get
no,
like
you're not gonna
Ken's
drop out.
a bingo
I-
for 2020. I need to drop to English studies. I need to history mark or something. We could play Ken's a bingo, and I reckon I would have won already by the
But can
last
you play Rachel Monroe bingo? You can't.
period.
No.
Period.
I don't say period anymore.
Miss Clutterbuck. Miss Clutterbuck.
Half an hour.
Rachel's eating in class. Yeah, I'll have to think about it, but there's 3 good ones.
Wait, what is
What else did you say? That's not it.
What is this for?
It's hard to say something you're reading yourself.
Yeah.
You forgot the sleeping.
Yeah, sleeping.
You forgot the Candy Crush.
We have.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We
I think it's
literally
actually
have
Candy
one
Crush. I thought it was like RuneScape or something.
Me too.
That's Fishdom for Jasmine.
And the youngest now. I'm just waiting for it to break.
I almost knew it, but I didn't.
Did you hear that? Oh, the window's open.
I probably should break my phone.
I was almost turning.
Yeah, me too. Shit.
Yeah. We only have 3 girls drop so far, and it's really small.
3 girls dropped at 7.
Dropped out. Oh, there was some girl dropping out yesterday, but I didn't know who she was.
Who? Wait, who's dropped out?
She's in year 11.
That's our
Sarah
year.
dropped out last year.
She's like.
I've given up on this, Eleanor. No.
The only wait, I remember she was like, what's that?
Why are you using that?
Oh.
I hate myself.
Bro, if you do not complete the physical test, I will be obliged to exert my
I've
power.
never cheated in my life. I've cheated in my life, but I need to write
I
this
cheated
one.
once because I had a pencil case and it had the world map on it. In Geography, I'm not even joking. And the question was about whichever sea was somewhere, and
I'll say it. I cheated in a music test once.
That's
Bro, I
amazing.
searched it up. It was on Moodle, so I just searched it up.
Oh, everyone cheated on Google test.
In
Science.
Yeah, science.
No, I never cheated in science. I just flunked science. I think I should go.
Study English, come on. We're doing echoes and chats
So
about
that's
cheating
4
on
people
Moodle.
so far.
The next is
yeah, someone else.
look how long my quotes are.
Oh,
That's not even that long.
Sarah.
The Nexus 6 was designed to copy every human being except for emotion. The makers
Yeah.
thought that this blah 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 something for Sold by the standard gamma, unnamed delta, and uniform gammas. We decant babies into
Yes,
So
that's
listen
fine.
to this, how weird it is. We decant our babies into socialized humans, emersons, and alphas.
I'm talking about like class system or something as well.
Yeah, into sewage workers and world controllers.
In Blade Runner or
Brave New World.
I'm studying
We have like every
Yes, that's
checkpoints to see.
I don't know, I only read the first chapter.
Simon, that's right. You want to read it? Simon? It's the
Oh,
drone
I,
attack. Everyone's like just.
Just me, or did anyone not read the book? Like, I only read the first chapter. I only read the first chapter, yeah? Period.
read the summary. There's what?
There's a fringe benefits tax.
Oh, really?
Sorry.
Oh. So you said benefit tax. I thought I get the tax.
So you've got the fringe benefits, but there's a tax on fringe benefits.
Well, she hasn't got money, she's broke.
Here, I got you. I got you.
Is it student card?
10 cents. I was so ugly. I can't believe you actually found it and you looked at me and you're like, wow, that's Kim.
You had your name, I think that's
Here, I got you 10 cents.
That's okay.
Okay.
Around
Out of 6 more cousins that went to 8.4.
Fucking hate English. I'm gonna drop
6
all the way to ESL.
of my family members.
ELD.
Come on, Kira.
Fine. Qualify.
Alright, so 5 of my cousins.
Me no the English. What is the English? What is the English? Me no English.
Wow.
My cousin, my other cousin, and like.
What are you up to? What you doing? I'm gonna cheat.
One also left.
No, I'm kidding, I won't cheat.
11, so that's not long.
Who's to say I won't cheat?
I really want to cheat, but I don't know how to. I'm scared.
Me too.
Should I just start writing on the screen?
Aaron, I'm surprised.
You know what I used to do?
What?
You know for exams that you can bring notes? I used to check it so that you don't cheat. I would put like the start of every sentence, I put the letter. So it would be like A, B, T, I. So then if I get stuck, I go like, what word starts with I? Oh, in. And then I remember the whole rest of the sentence. Because you know how if you remember the start, you remember the rest. But now we can't do that. What happens if you write it on your hand and you go like this and then you start seeing it? She's like, what is that? And you're like, oh, nothing.
It's my eyebrow.
Why do you only do British accents? Can you do Irish?
Aye, mate. What is that? What is that?
I'm Irish.
I'm Irish. I'm Irish. Oh my god, I am Irish.
Read the story?
I do not know what that is. It's Scottish. I think this person's Scottish. Yeah, she's probably Scottish. I don't know what she is. Irish. If I memorize this and I write it down, is it plagiarism?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna memorize this. How are you memorizing this? Like, I can't.
No, I wouldn't be able to. No.
What's wrong now?
I was actually so driving. I was crying.
I cried in the car because Dad yelled at me because I was driving in the car.
Rachel said she's like, "We're not going around that properly."
Do we have
No.
She said not to do that, you're gonna waste time.
No, you did this year.
No, you that is time.
Nah, I think because it's context. But then he's like, so embarrassed around crying.
Oh, it definitely relevant.
You talk about context?
You know, I'm just putting Scott's Blade Runner and Huxley's Brave New World.
Yeah, it's two to go. Here you go.
I cried because I was trying to parallel park and like Dad got so mad.
that's so
It was the first time I was parallel parking and this guy's yelling at me and I was like, I don't want to drive. Yeah. And then one time I threatened to like break in the middle of the fire because Dad was yelling at me. He's like, no, it's fine.
I always say I drive under a truck.
It's also parallel park.
Yeah.
Okay,
hands off focus. I'm practicing.
Emma, I might crush into you because my dad drives me around with Peril. I got you. Let's go. Get in a car with me. You might die because I hit the curb already and I almost hit a car and I almost hit the truck. When did you get it? Friday. I don't know. My mom was at me and then it was booked out.
I failed the first time I went.
Yeah, actually.
Who has to give way, right? Who has the right of way.
Oh.
And then the other
wrong, so I failed.
I only didn't know one question, and it was like one of the train ones, and I was like, fuck this, and I clicked one, and then it was wrong, and then I passed. So like that's okay.
Yeah, I got 2 wrong in the section you can't get 2 wrong.
I don't know if you better still, but like, I haven't done it like.
See, I passed my first go, unlike my brother.
I just, but then we're always going to the same fucking answer.
I know,
I don't want.
Yeah.
I got one wrong last night.
And like it's to the point where like I know exactly where I am on the road and where I am, and like I'm like right, so now I'm gonna change down to 4. It's just so ridiculous.
Oh yeah, you have manual.
Meters, 1 meter, 2 meters.
Oh, yeah, she
My
said
mom
we
always
don't have
tries to
to.
stay calm when we're in the class in section isn't every my God.
My dad never even happens. My dad just grabs the wheel and I'm like, yeah, you have before you book your fees. I'm not that attitude. Or he'll say this, go this way, please.
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah, and I'm like, I can't see a fucking
My mum
hand.
goes go this way, and I'm like, where? Where?
Yeah,
She goes
yeah.
left, and I'm like, you're not pointing left, you're going straight. I'm like,
Yeah, or he'll do these ones, like, then how am I supposed to see him being like, go that way?
Or they're like, you need to park here. And I'm like, where the fuck's
Yeah. Or just pull up behind that car and there's like a whole like road. And I'm like, which car? Wait, are you guys taking lessons?
I have one. I have first.
Yeah, my dad's like, I've got no. Go take your test and then you can get lessons if you fail. I'm like, I'm gonna fail.
But lessons equal more hours.
Exactly.
1 hour is 3 hours.
So I don't care about hours. I'm really bored.
That's it. I'm calling the RTA.
But I'm like a decent driver, so cool. I think
I'm
I'm
alright
alright.
This is how
Say that after.
After you pass the
Not
test.
saying you.
Yes. No, but I don't think I passed first time. Like I reckon I was like.
Oh, don't worry. My sister failed twice. My brother failed once.
No, my brothers both, like all of them passed first time. So my dad's like, you better pass.
I don't know if my brother passed. I'm gonna ask him.
I'll get bullied if I don't pass.
Yeah, my
I
dad.
need to like.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
failed
wow.
the test the first time I went, right? Failed it. And I went on my birthday, and like all my fellows calling me like, oh, did you get your license? And I was like, oh, I actually didn't take the test. Like, next week.
But at least I don't know that you failed.
Because my mom would tell me like, oh yeah, and I'm like, stop, and she's like, oh, she's telling me not to tell you, and I'm like,
Oh my god.
Oh, every time you
Shut
say it.
I'll be like, stop, and she'll be like, oh, she's telling me not to tell you, like, bitch.
So my
No,
you can read this.
You're on the road
I didn't
and
know.
you're like speeding and
No,
you're like,
no.
that's my
Yes,
going
yes,
so slow.
yes.
Speed
When
up.
I
tried to run
I'm already
speeding.
speeding.
I was doing 110 and 80.
At that time.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
And you go around, it's a lot more clearer than you scribble.
Yeah. Can people also drive does not feel like it should be 60? It feels like I should be
Pay
like
back
80.
for making
I'm
me
always
just
going.
give it a 75.
I was driving down near Nowra, and it was like this tiny little 2-lane road. Oh my god. What was 1 lane? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
It was like in the middle of the bush, so like one bus station.
Yeah.
And we're doing like 80, like in 90. I was like, I was going so fast. I was like, why are you so narrow? And I'm like, I shouldn't do this. Mind you, I'm driving.
Yeah.
Everyone's in the back seat.
Can I just
Do you know how hard it is to do a reverse parallel park when your mom is just staring at you like this and turning around? Oh my god. I hit the guard.
I just
Right,
did the same.
and the car stopped. I'm like,
I want my
I just had to stop.
Can I write a little? Yeah.
I'm still memorizing my words.
Do that.
Should you do it?
I remember you being.
She read her draft.
Yeah, I felt like 7.
Yeah, she would. Yeah, I remember her telling me.
I have like
I'm
30
just
when I
gonna
talk.
finish the rest.
Yeah, I mean, you guys
How many
fine.
more hours?
You guys are just
I
fine.
know.
Like, it's just
Writing on inventions is annoying.
you know, tomorrow morning, math advance.
No, math is like the easiest thing.
I dropped the
No,
math
okay, you know
advance
what?
stuff.
Because math's so one answer.
Yeah, English is one answer too.
No, it's not. Have it all end up with good answers.
Well, there's a best answer that will get 29 from me, so.
In math, there's only one answer.
I'll get one. English is easier, you can do whatever answer you want and you get marked.
But you have to be creative. You have to be creative in English.
I'm the least creative.
Open-minded.
Depends on what you're talking
I decided to wing it. Like maybe I'll just make up my chords.
Good luck with that.
Thank you.
Wait, what's that text called in the movie? Oh, I actually forgot. I'm going to mention it.
Do you have your phone with you?
Wait, can't.
Yeah.
Do you have the mark or not? You- all good. I'll put some feedback in the Google Doc explaining why. Does the marks match up with yours though?
That's what he said to my friends. What is topic do you know?
Yes, but the work you're doing is the topic itself. So I think the only thing we've not assessed would be topic 5, probably. Is that it's not at all? They're thinking 1 and 2. And topic 4, it's not really, this one part of topic 4 is assessment task. So, labor markets, yeah. So I think it's the only one of those. So I'll try to spread it between the topics, but I think we've probably done most of topic 1 and 2 with that first system task, so that'll be in that place.
Wait, Jane.
Someone just.
I don't know my first
Move on. Camilla.
I will move on.
I
but
don't care
not
too much
on.
about my grades, to be honest. Don't lie.
Oh,
fine.
you
have me. And I was
And it's also
the
why
one
do
I
I
was
still
the
want to
one.
meet up? I don't know. It's like
Say that to me.
Oh my god.
As technology and
Because he doesn't want to seem like a bad guy.
Exactly.
Nature is
Thank you, Kira.
Exactly.
Nature is.
So why would you want to be a
You
bad
memorize
guy?
it. I would want to talk to I memorize something and nature is just great, right? So since nature is
Yeah,
great,
but like not like
Right, I'll do
you
three.
said that.
Trinity, could you, if I said, can you, like, look like you're not doing work, are you already doing it?
See, I can do like predict the
sound
future.
like
I'm
that.
really gonna do it without you asking.
Sorry?
I can predict the future, so I can
Yeah,
do
like
it.
a teacher might walk past, the teacher might see you, it's just flying out.
She's got back problems. She needs to
I actually
stretch her
do.
back.
You bring it
A
home.
There's
gym
a-
120 kilo deadlift and I pulled a muscle on
Sorry, what? 120 kilograms?
6 times.
Is that to the floor?
I fell off the swing when I was 2.
No, well, slightly better. I'm not gonna like
Fine.
really straight leg. That's
Do you-
what
I just have
to my back.
Do you pick it up from, no, it's a straight leg one.
Oh, yes. Like it's on the floor and I pick it up.
You realise Mr. Olin doesn't even make that much.
I don't care what was the old list.
He's a very large human being, he's very strong. He's very
Well, yeah, my dad was very shocked.
Inappropriate.
My dad was very shocked, man. He was just like,
Yeah, I would be shocked too.
especially because
do you get what it is?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
Kira,
do, but I never
sorry,
been
I
to
got
like that. I've
something.
been quite high.
Okay, well that's really
What
nice
is
of you.
right?
You
What is
shouldn't
supposed
do it
to
like
be?
that, Kira.
What's it supposed to be?
well, I just missed this whole context. What just happened?
Your girl's voice very small.
Oh my
That's
god.
what it was. Did I tell you anything? I meant to say I really want to keep on it so bad, but it's
She said, she mentioned right, I really want to kick you so bad, but autocorrect I really want to lick you so bad.
Yeah.
And he's screaming.
Anyway, Trinity, that's quite a compliment. That's impressive.
Yeah, it was funny because all my brothers didn't do it. They didn't keep saying, oh, just throw it.
So stand aside.
Yeah, but I pulled them up. Because I didn't wear that. Because I didn't wear that face. Because I'm stupid.
Something was that I didn't even go to it, like, I didn't know what kind of switch it was.
I was like,
I was like, please delete that.
I'm not. Mine's so small. Mine's not. I'm making it up.
Because when you make it up, you just
Hands no, look, it usually
So yeah, when you
represents.
lower it down, you let it bounce on the ground and pick it back up. Yeah.
You just give up.
So you need to.
I can't do this
Just fall over.
Oh, it depends. I mean, if you're standing, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's a cam's life? Cam's life. I said to my brother, did you pass your P's test first go? And he said, of course. I didn't pass my cam's first go.
The elf? Or hazard?
I'll be like, fuck you one back. If I start my brother says
How's it? It's like
if I
the
start my
video
brother
where it says this one now, and yours is
I learned it all the time.
it's like turn right,
Oh.
the intersection line, and there's stuff
I
that
know.
you're ready for all these cars.
I'm glad you guys have made
When I turn that's what the cars you
Yeah, that's the one that's for her. One that's for her. That's like all of them. Oh. My brother always says, like, we'll swear at things.
This is how I started my message. Oi, bitch. And he was like, what's slag? How do you say what's a slag? Yeah.
driving test.
Well, not a deep.
Honestly, once you're on
That's how you
the test,
do it.
you practice.
That's my brother.
This test is really
Yeah.
My brother.
No, I'm starting people.
What he does.
My dad always just replies to the thumbs up. He's just like,
Do you have the Elsa?
You know what was so infuriating? Like, it was like 3 o'clock at night, and my brother already made it.
Why don't you just take a beat and then you went?
Easy. So I was like, okay, I texted him, and then it was like,
you have to next.
corrected. I did have a capital letter.
I made sure to have
and
my
didn't
never
have a
writing
correct.
down.
Exactly. I just don't want to walk.
But I doubt I'll be driving every day.
And then
Why? You would get freaked
I
out.
did have a capital
No,
letter.
that's gonna just be like, why do you
So
need
he
to drive
corrected it, and then
I will drive every day. But yeah, I was like, my dad wants me to drive.
Like,
He never has to do anything for me again.
Yeah.
I love when people correct me for when I'm like,
wow.
There's that too.
What is the Blavatsky?
okay, I need to actually.
Did you mention that?
Volkanovsky?
I mean, I didn't hear it.
Volkanovsky.
I did not hear it.
You did so.
Wait, is it Volkanovsky or Blavatsky?
Volkanovsky.
Exactly.
Where? Why isn't it? Why
You
was it?
spelled it wrong.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh my god, where is it?
I don't know, I didn't write about it.
They don't have the bullet points. Hey, Marina. What's the process called? How do you spell that?
B-O-K. What are you spelling, bro?
Bro, I did spell it wrong.
How'd you add a G?
How did I add an L in front of it?
Boy, like I've actually like given up. I've never given up this class before. EDs, what EDs? How long do we have? Half 10 minutes. No problem. Maybe I should actually look at how I'm going to structure my classes.
Kimmy, you're so dead.
I'm so done.
Hey, Kim, at least we have a sub in now. It's gonna have to.
I know. I'm literally gonna sit there and do nothing.
I can't do that.
Oh, that was fun.
Like what she does in Echo. Legit, what I do in Echo, I do in maths.
You do maths.
You know,
and
I'll
Echoes.
do, yeah, no. I'll go to maths and I'll do
Do
Echo.
Echoes and maths?
Yeah, I'll do it for you.
Thank
I
you.
will,
When
but I'll
did
do
you
it.
that?
Which one are you gonna turn in?
Huh?
Which one are you gonna turn in? Step
The
1 or 2 or 3 or 4?
There's 4 steps.
Commit to it. Well, the 4th was today.
all of them.
I'm 4 steps behind.
The checkpoint.
Do a check. Don't do the checkpoints. Do one of the work before you do the checkpoint.
Why?
Oh my god.
Look, she's even worse than me.
Shut up. You haven't done anything from like topic 2 onwards. I did topic 5?
But like put the entry.
6? Topic 5. I did topic 5. Why didn't you put topic 5 in it? Like that was the only one that I paid attention to.
Topic 5.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Why do we have to have an assignment?
Yeah.
Who's everyone? You?
I asked everyone.
No, you did not. No, you gave us the option, an assessment task or an assessment task. You didn't say no assessment task.
Oh, I see.
I'm mad. I'm angry. I'm depressed.
Sorry, what now?
Yeah, I'm overworking my brain.
Yeah, but it's not like.
What community identity stability kit?
Oh, okay.
NCIS 7.
Is it Tyrell's fault?
Please, why did that tea didn't come from white countries? That's crazy.
That's
They
what I
exploited
meant. I mean,
colonial outposts, which the imperialist nations of the world exploited their resources, including their tea.
Did you?
Yet she's claiming tea is white.
that's not what I meant by
I said they're
that.
so
Oh
white.
my,
Do you mean-
my parents are white?
Do you mean they're being white because they're continuing that culture of exploitation?
No!
You just want to make a comment on this.
No! Well, yes, no.
I've been corrected to ask this again. Too much. Sorry.
Can you not play this?
Sorry, sorry.
Not it.
I'm trying to think
Oh,
of
I
what
remember my math thesis.
So extreme.
I don't care. Is this a thesis? I can't tell.
I
Why?
Say that last part again, sorry.
EDUs or what
Is that a thesis? That's the closest thing to a thesis I had.
Sorry. I was
Because I have a statement.
I know you were.
Oh,
Do you have a thesis?
It is,
No, did not ask him, but don't mess with
They
my
are
thesis.
no, it's a serious form of dystopian speculative narrative response against darkness and die warning of the workplace interpretation of our current environment and dinner. I had
Do you put sugar in
burgers, but then everyone got me a quarter at like 2 a.m.
It's my old maths
I know.
computer.
Ah, my leg hurts.
You get like blasted in my house.
When I
so
tried-
so don't.
Hey, so you know that thing that Trinity's holding?
Yes.
Yeah, so Miss, I don't know what
What is
that
that?
is,
But
but
you put loosely
the
tea in
toilet
it,
was the
close
toilet
it.
last, I heard.
It's really
Disgusting.
weird.
Yeah,
okay, so you
don't.
don't use that, do you?
No, I don't use it. I haven't used it, but knowing that it's been to the toilet as a toilet part, I'm less likely to use it.
Do you not know what that is?
Where I'm brown.
Wait, why can't you
No,
just get the
What
strainer?
exactly though?
Because if you have
Came
loose
from-
leaf tea, you're not going to put it
Probably
in
it's
there.
like-
On this leaf?
Yeah.
Yeah, would have been. It's South Asian.
That's weird. Why isn't tea in a bag?
Why do we have toilet passes?
Because you strained it.
But out of everything, like you opened your drawer to take it out. Like why? Like why?
Weird, I've never heard of that.
Drawer to take it out.
Surely the human being going to the toilet is a symbol of someone going to the toilet, I suppose. Carrying some object with them.
At least I
I
did say
don't
try
know.
your phone as the one of saying well, I mean, I don't know.
Yes,
Maybe I'll put that down, you're done.
highly appropriate yet inappropriate.
I mean, you still don't know.
It's true. It's true. Rather than think about it. I
Why
think
did you
it's
get off? Okay, 9 minutes to relax before I Did you do rhetoric
My
questions?
thesis, I did like one.
I did like one at the end and one at the beginning. Just be like, what are the focus?
Oh my god, do not tell what I'm dystopian.
No, mine.
I told a story about a dog at the start of mine. It's weird. It's really
Where did the dog come from?
Do you want to hear it?
No, it's not
Human
mine.
beings
No,
find their
no,
own
no,
nature and not
it's not a bit of mine.
I've even memorized it. I'm screwed.
Mine is
My leg.
memorized.
I like it.
Trinity.
Can you chuck me an answer? Why didn't Miss Modest have you just put a
Let us submit this for. If she said like, bring your pages back. I would, yeah, I would probably.
Thank you.
Oh my god, they're all like, they're my skin balls.
Ew, what is that?
Oh, I know, that's Rachel left, that's not really fun.
I'm trying to find
Oh,
Trying to find it.
under, or inside, I was like, looking outside.
It smells so bad.
It does. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I wrote a lot more.
They should just call it there.
They such a long day.
Okay, no.
I know, I mean, it's
What did you say?
I've been eating since I'm curious.
Same.
I period zero, definitely skipped it.
Yeah, I skipped mine too, I skipped half of mine.
It is what it is. That's why
I
I skipped period
still
zero.
play, and I really needed it.
And Miss Moore was just like,
Yeah, she didn't care.
Yeah, I'd be standing.
Kim, are you dead?
I'm so fucking
It's
tired.
It's okay, I'm gonna be out here.
I don't know, I'm gonna be more excited about my life.